What's up, bitches? This is Silent Rob. I'm outside my favorite game store. Picked up The Warriors on Blu-ray. I've only ever seen this movie one time, and I don't think I was in the right mood to really enjoy it, so I'm going to give it another shot. Plus, it was really cheap. It's a director's cut also. But I wanted to make this video and talk about more in depth about this Bloodstained game. I don't think I've ever really played a game like this before that's disappointed me as greatly as this one. You know, there's been many games, you know, Duke Nukem Forever and games that have done similar things, but most everybody will agree that the game is just fucking dog shit. I mean, it's just pretty blatant. But with this game, there are actually people that really enjoy this, and I am really surprised. I think Castlevania, like a fanboy mentality, and, you know, the fact that this game is better than Mighty Number 9 is kind of blinding people to, you know, because it's a Kickstarter game, it's kind of blinding people to the fact that overall, this is just not a good game. This game is lousy. I don't even throw that word down too often, okay? I'm shaking it up, throwing it down, lousy, okay? I'm sorry. I was talking to my brother and having an argument with him last night about it too, and I'm just like, he's talking about how much he likes it, but interspersed in between when he's talking about how much he likes it, he's talking about all the crashes he's having. He's like, yeah, I had to start over from this point because it crashed here, crashed there, it's slowing down real bad on this one part, and blah, blah, blah. You know, and he's talking about, you know, how, like, it's not adding nothing to the gameplay and how there's nothing there and all of a sudden, but at the end of the sentence, he's like, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm just like, okay, if you was to put down what you just said in a review, okay, and then at the very end being like, it's pretty good, 10 out of 10, you would get fired from that review position, okay? You would not be a reviewer anymore. And that's pretty much what I'm hearing from everybody about this game. It's just everybody's having problems with it. Whether it be technical problems, story problems, gameplay problems. Okay, here's where I stand with it. With all the abundance of Symphony of the Night clones out there, what exactly does this game do that's even remotely good? It doesn't excel in anything. Okay, let's talk about gameplay. There's nothing here, okay? Have you guys played Araya of Sorrow? Have you played Dawn of Sorrow? Have you played Portrait of Ruin? Okay, well, you've played this game then, because that's basically all it is. They've taken Symphony of the Night and melded it with Araya of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow. That's it. There's nothing else. Not to even mention the fact that, okay, this game feels like it's gonna fall apart and just crush into itself and form a fucking black hole when you're playing it at all times. It feels like this goddamn thing's held together with like 2 rubber bands and a piece of string, MacGyver style. Like, I don't even know. Like, I've never played a game that just, it feels like a 102-year-old person who's about to keel over at any second, okay? The family is like gathered around this motherfucker in his deathbed, okay? They're fighting over inheritance at this point. He's going any moment. That's what this game feels like. Okay, it's flat lines and it boop, boop, boop. Okay, then it flatlines for a little bit and then boop. It won't die. It keeps clinging on. Every point of this game. I mean, you go to the clock tower part. This is a good indication. Go to the clock tower part in this game. It's like buckling under itself, okay? It's like a fucking porch that's rotted out with termites, okay? And your leg just like busts through the motherfucker. It's like that fucking scene in Christmas Vacation where fucking Chevy Chase fucking falls through the fucking roof, like when he's in the fucking when he's in the attic and shit. The whole game is just pathetic compared to how much time has taken for this game to come out. You know, if this was like an indie game for $10 and like a send-up, you know, to the genre, but no, it's not that. This is a $40 game that's made by the man himself that pretty much created the genre, and we're supposed to just all bend over and take this up the ass. And I just fail to understand, what am I missing here, okay? Maybe somebody can really understand, you know, explain it to me. I get that you guys want to relive your childhoods. You want Symphony of the Night again. But in a way, that's never going to happen. You know, the first time you play Symphony and you get that experience, and a lot of people played Symphony even before they played Super Metroid or any of these Metroid games. So that's their first, like, you know, dabbling in that genre. You're never going to feel that again. And just for them to make a game like this that's just Symphony of the Night again, but, like, not as good in pretty much any capacity, is just not... It's unacceptable. This game is unacceptable with what has been delivered in this time frame. I get that it's a small team. I get that it's not the biggest budget in the world, okay? But there are games that have come out, like Chasm. Now, don't get me started, Chasm's not a great game. But let's look at Chasm from a graphical standpoint, from a musical standpoint, from a gameplay standpoint, okay? It does pretty much the exact same thing, but, like, better in every capacity. Don't you guys think that if Bloodstained had the art style that Chasm had, it would have been a better game? Okay, I'm putting all my cards into yes, okay? So, I fail to understand, what was that other one, Time Spinner, or what it came out, it was like Symphony of the Night 2, same thing, it just looked better overall. Still wasn't a great game, but it's just like, everybody wants Symphony of the Night again, forgetting that you could just go play Symphony of the Night again. You know, there's a million of these types of games that are, all of which are cheaper than this game right now. Let's get into the fact about this game, about how it runs a little bit deeper, okay? I've had no less than 3 crashes on this game. I fell through the ground on a boss fight, okay, and was able to kill the boss fight without being touched. There's a game-breaking glitch in which I had to start the entire game over again. The music's not that great. I mean, it's just not. It's okay. It's not Symphony of the Night quality, even though it's the same person that made it. The storyline is fucking dog dicks. A bag of them. Okay? It makes no sense. It's one of those stories that throws out a bunch of jargon that you don't fucking care about, and you just want to skip through it. So every time you replay the game, you have to skip through all this fucking front-ended dog shit. Okay, that is all in the very beginning of the game that you don't care about. So you got that to look forward to on subsequent playthroughs. The boss fights are lame. I've yet to get one good boss fight in this. The boss fights are jank. There's this part on the train that's literally the most amateurish, pathetic, runs poorly as fucking goddamn turds I've ever seen. Okay, I was laughing out loud at the train part. Okay, there's like they attempted to do a cutscene. It's like my first fucking cutscene and shit. You know, it looks like it was made with like a fucking game creator, like their first project in like a college course shit. It's like zooming in on the characters, and there's these weird zoom ins that are like so amateur sauce that I can't even fucking believe it. Okay, like the whole train segment is like, looks like it's just gonna, like I said, it's gonna collapse in on itself. There's this part where you get this like horse carriage and you get on the back of it and you jump over this fucking little gap and it like zooms in like it's supposed to be like thematic and shit, you know what I mean? And it's just, it's laughable. Even in my stream I was like, wow, okay, that was just bad. There's just so many parts where I'm just like, ooh, that's bad, you know what I mean? It's like stepping in a pile of dog shit, you know what I mean? You're like, you know what I mean? This game has just left a bad taste in my mouth. I'm almost through it, and I'm going to beat it. I might as well. I hate leaving games 3/4 of the way through. But I don't get it, okay? I'm sorry. There's nobody that likes this genre more than me. Super Metroid is on my top 10 favorite games of all time with a bullet, okay? I love Symphony of the Night, even though I played it too much. Okay, I love these games. Okay, this is tailor-made for me. And it should be a lot better than what it is. We got this PSP looking, running like a first gen fucking 360 game. I'm getting flashbacks to fucking Quake 4 on the goddamn 360 with how poorly this motherfucker's running. I'm sorry, bitches. It's just not doing it for me. If you're having fun with it, that's great, okay? But I want you to ask yourself, are you having fun with it because it's a good game? Are you having fun with it because you want to have fun with it? That you're reaching a little bit here. Everybody I've talked to has had problems. And I'm sure there'll be comments of people being like, "Oh, Dad, no problems, okay?" I doubt it, okay? I doubt it. I'm not going to come out here and call you a liar, but I doubt it, all right? Not too many people with a rational mind can sit here and say that this is everything that they dreamed it would be, because it's not. I put Symphony of the Night up on the screen, and then I put this new game up on the screen and showed my wife as to which one looked better to her. Her untrained eye, she does not play games. In this game from 1997 was chosen by her, okay? That should sum it up right there. I didn't give her any indication that Bloodstained was a new game. She had no idea. She doesn't know anything about Symphony of the Night. She doesn't know when it came out. I just put that game on, and then I put Bloodstained on, and I asked her which one looked better and more fun to play. And she said Symphony of the Night, full stop. I don't really think I need to say anything else. That's coming from a person who's never played these games, doesn't know anything. Okay, we are gamers. We have experienced these games for years. We have played Symphony of the Night over and over again. This does not measure up. Period. It isn't even an opinion thing at this point. Okay? I don't know what the fuck you motherfuckers are smoking. Just because this is better and been, a little bit better than Mighty Number 9 does not mean we should not be pissed off about this. You guys should not back any more of these Kickstarters if this is what we're going to receive. Okay? I might get hate for this video, but deep down inside it's true. Okay? It just doesn't measure up. Which one do you think is going to stand the test of time even more? Do you think we're going to be talking about Bloodstained 5 years from now? I think not, bitches. Alright? I'm probably going to do a video later. I was thinking about doing like an Ask Me Anything video where I just chill and you guys ask me questions and shit like that. I might do that. Also might make another video I've been wanting to make, but it just depends. Also might just play some games, so. Silent Rob, out, bitches.